Radio Roulette, Radio Roulette, Radio Roulette, Radio Roulette.
Mumford and Sons.
Donald Turley of Mullaher was mentioned in a Belgian newspaper yesterday. Copper County Council have passed a law allowing people to kick dogs.
Sensational play here today at Rathmolland, where Barry McFenster jumped for a ball and didn't come down. And with 5 minutes to go, Drumcarrick come back with a free in. Donald Daniels kicks the ball high and Barry McFenster rises for it. He catches it and he's still in the air. He's running in the air towards the Rathmolland goal and no one can stop him. Flapping his legs in the breeze, but makes ground nonetheless. He solos in the air and shoots it. It's a goal! A goal! He runs off above the field of play into the sky like E.T. without a bicycle. And away the away supporters are up. They're up though. What a great day. What a goal at a crucial stage of the match. What did it feel like there now? Been suspended in the air for so long. The very first person to do it.
I didn't give a shite, Bart. I just wanted to get the ball up the field and luckily I was able to put the keeper the wrong way.
And do you think you could replicate that feat again for the scientific community?
Fuck the scientific community. I just want to win the championship, Bart.
It is, I know, all joking aside, I mean, you know, we can laugh about marital rape and...
Well, we can, because it's funny. It's inherently funny. It's the funniest thing I think I've ever heard of. Because, of course, it doesn't exist. It simply doesn't exist.
Get up! Get up! Come up! Come up! Come up! Come up! Come up! You bollocks you!
Now, some time ago, Christian bakery Ashers were successfully sued for refusing to decorate a cake with a same-sex message, a case for which the appeal is now imminent. Hardcore unionist MLA Dawson Bucky. What's all this about? What's your take on this?
Satan is running amok with his trademark smirk throughout Ulster today. Sodomites are snaking their limp-breasted tentacles perniciously through Ulster's delicate fabric. A sweaty, post-coital sodomite walked into Asher's bakery and demanded they decorate a cake with a vile message beneath an image of Sesame Street duo Bert and Ernie. Sesame Street, well known to be a Protestant enclave of Manhattan. The clues are in the names. Herbert Hoover, the grocer, Oscar Grover, Bert Ernie.
Now you feel that gay propaganda is having an insidious influence on your people?
It's inarguable. Now, of course, who hasn't pondered what Satan's forbidden flute feels like in your mouth? Or what is nectar feels like trickling down your throat? But if God says it's wrong, I mean, he just doesn't make it up for nothing.
And you had a disturbing experience recently.
Well, after seeing the image of Bert and Ernie, a weakness seized me. And I had relations with a known Republican outside Havelock House. We'd had a heated debate about VAT on fuel when afterwards he told me he liked my tie, and I was flattered. And the next thing I knew, very bad things were happening in a concealed yard.
Now I have on the line well-known Republican who was in the vicinity of Havelock House on the night in question. He wishes to remain anonymous. Hello?
What about you?
Now you were the known Republican in question.
That's me, aye.
So Satan sniffed out your vulnerability too, is that right?
No, I just fancied a wee blowy. A long cash kiss, we used to call it, and your man, he couldn't wait.
Well, that is a lie. I was seduced against my will. I felt violated.
Violated? I gave you my jacket to kneel on. He was like a Hoover on a dusty carpet. And yes, I was the man behind the wire that night.
This is outrageous. I am here to warn against the evils of sodomite propaganda, not to pour over every detail.
I poured every detail over you the other night.
Visit the...
Last night, right, I get into the bathroom and I found girl wee all over the floor. What's that all about?
Oh my God, it's a butterfly!
There's a butterfly! Let's get a picture!
There's a butterfly in the studio.
I got it on my Twitter. It's on Twitter.
It's on Twitter and Instagram. I've just got a text. from Jerry in Malahide saying, got your picture of the butterfly on Instagram.
On his phone.
On his phone.
All over Facebook.
Before I even sent it. Twitter.
Okay, guys.
Love was in the air last Wednesday when my guest was Charlie Owens and his new bride, Sarah Barry.
I was very shy, Pascal, and love always just passed me by, and I did all sorts of hobbies and went to dances just to get in touch with women, but like it never happened, you know, and I tried online dating, speed dating, blind dating. I just never had the confidence to make it happen, you know.
What changed things for you?
Yeah, I saw a documentary one night in the telly and realised, well, there's one group of fellas had no problem attracting women. So I got off my arse and I emulated them.
So did you become a singer or a comedian or something, or that kind of a thing, I suppose?
No, I killed a fella. Yeah, I'm ringing you from jail now. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, was it someone you knew?
Yeah, I was. Yeah, neighbour, 2 doors up. Nice fella, you know.
Did you enjoy it?
No. It was horrible. Didn't come natural at all, like, you know. It took 2 hours, like, he was screaming, looking at me, and I felt sorry for him and all that, but my thirst for love was too strong. I had to do it.
Now, Sarah, you've married Charlie.
I have, Pascal. I read about him in the paper and I was so turned on.
But, I mean, he killed a man, Sarah. I mean, did that not disturb you?
No, not at all, sure. He was proactive, decisive. I like that in a man. The old Charlie sounded like such a damp sap, but the new one is a risk taker. A woman likes that.
Every night I wake up screaming, dreaming about the horrible thing I did to that poor neighbour. But then I think about Sarah, and I feel great, and I can go back to sleep again.
And when he gets out, will you be there for him, Sarah?
I will, Pascal. And if he still feels proactive and kills another fella, I'll stand by him.
And would you not be worried that, like, he might kill you?
No, you see, I'm getting turned on now even talking about it, Pascal. That wouldn't bother me. I love that. I think all women like that threat hanging over them when they're in bed with a man. Makes them feel safe.
And Charlie, how long have you left to serve?
Well, hopefully, Pascal, 2 years of good behaviour, you know, and I still have the house at home and all that. We could have a great future together, me and Sarah, you know.
Yeah, and if he felt like killing again, I'd stand by him.
Well, there you go. Love finds purchase in the strangest of places.
Jesus Christ! I tell you what.
Wait, Jim.
What?
You better put on a condom.
But I already have.
What?
Yeah, it's the new Featherlight from Kennedy's. It feels real, doesn't it? Oh.
Oh, wait a minute, don't they make tires?
Well, they used to, but they had to branch out since the bypass.
Kennedy's Condoms. Fully vulcanized condoms with a 6mm tread. Guaranteed roadworthy by the Rubber Federation of Ireland. Available in pub toilets county-wide. Kennedy's. Coming and going since 1932.
Okay, the votes are piling in for our Chirpy Dub competition, but it's not all over yet because we've got yet another Chirpy Dub. Eggy Farrell.
Hello there, how are you doing? Pascal, how are you keeping?
How's it going, Eggy?
Great, loving it here in Kevin, eating alive with the midges, I have to say, but I don't mind it, you know. Have a few tinnies, it doesn't bother me.
You must be up a couple of hours. You sound...
I do the early shift now, I do the early run, or I do it to Dublin, I'll come back 15 minutes from O'Connell Bridge up to Sheercock. I'm up here, I'm living here now for 12 years now with Lorraine, and she is the love of my life. To me, Lorraine is a sex object. Every time I ask for sex, she objects.
Very good, very good. Yes, I think that'll go down well. So, and why should we be voting for you? Do a little pitch for yourself there.
You know, just try to keep it light, you know, just try to, you're all very down on the doldrums or the dundrums or whatever the fuck they are here. But, you know, you just need to keep the mood up. And, but you're a nice people and all that. Bit of a problem with the language barrier. But just vote for me for a bit of crack, you know, just keep it light.
You have been listening to Radio Roulette, written by and starring Paul Woodfull and Patrick McDonnell, with Barbara Bergen, John Caleri and Matt Houlihan. Music by Paul Woodfull. Radio Roulette was produced by Matt Houlihan for the International Radio Company.